Okay, beautiful. So having explained what range and domain means, let's go over to the type of functions that you people will be seeing. Most times, they will be using the names of these functions instead of writing it out. So be careful with the names and understand how each of them works. So the first one is the constant function. They may ask you in exam, what is the domain of and range of constant functions? And that is real numbers. Any real number, any number at all. Real number is just any number that can enter here. Remember, x input, the input. Any number that can enter here, and then the range, that's the output C, is one particular real number. Let's say that we have f of x equal to C. F of 1 is still going to give us C. F of 2, function of 2 is going to give us C. So anything at all that we put inside the x is still going to give us that same C. That's what constant function is telling us. Then, for identity function is telling us that the domain is going to be equal to the range. So, if we have, they ask you that the question that, and this is an identity function, find the range. The answer is simply 2. So, the identity function shows you that the domain is going to be equal to the range. Then, the next one is the linear function. The linear function is actually a polynomial of order 1. Anytime you see an equation, a function fx is equal to x, let's say 2x plus 3. As far as that x, that variable x, is raised to the power of 1, that the power is 1, you get, it is a linear function. You get, it is generally known as a polynomial of order 1. So understand it like that. Then the next is the polynomial function. The polynomial function just explained this in depth. The polynomial function can be you are getting the linear function from the polynomial function, quadratic function, the one that has 2 raised power 2, quadratic has raised power 2, the variable x has raised power 2. So this is illustrated here. If you stop here, you have linear function. If you stop here, you have quadratic function. If you stop here, you have cubic function till infinity. So that any number that you can, this is a constant, this is a constant, this a is constant, and then x is the variable. So they will ask you polynomial of order 0 is what? That's a constant function because order 0 x raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So polynomial of order 0 is giving us 1, and that's a constant function. So basically, the square root function, we should look out for this very well because so many questions are usually drawn from this square root function, and they will be asking you the domain and the range of the square root function. So let's say that we have fx is equal to square root of 9. This will give us 3, right? But this can actually be plus or minus 3 because plus 3 times plus 3 is going to give us 9. Minus 3 times minus 3 is going to give us 9. So, but when we are talking about functions, they are only looking at the positive values of the square root. Only the positive values of the square root. That's the one that we are looking at. And remember, you cannot have a negative sign inside the square root. So that brings us to what the domain is. So when we are talking about the domain of a square root function, what is the possible values that this x can be? What is the possible values of this x can be? Since interpreting this domain that I wrote here, since that we know that negative signs cannot enter inside the square root, it's only from zero and positive, and it keeps on going. So that will give us a square bracket